seeing that the world's watching, we have to get this fucking environment hyped, don't we, Tommy? Tommy, we have to get this environment hyped.
Yeah, let's hype this environment.
We have to hype this environment up. I think so. Okay, so when I say cocoon, you have to say ooh ooh. Okay.
Ooh, ooh?
Yes.
Okay.
Cocoon.
Ooh, ooh.
Okay, so let's talk about this. This is good. Jungle Whisper we're both warming up here, okay?
I don't know what's happening.
No, it's good. No, I appreciate you because this is out the fucking blue, and you don't know what's going on. But
yeah, I'm just following orders.
No,
you
it's
said
great.
do this. I said okay.
No, there's no right or wrong.
Okay.
No, there's right or wrong. I love this.
Okay.
I love this. It's good because what's interesting about the energy that we both need to bring right now is that not only that I didn't just start modeling professionally naked, right, for my family and friends to see, and then be going on Naked and Afraid of Love for the whole world to see, not only trying to date and survive, I'm also in the Philippines, naked, on national television, right, to not only going through that, to have my heart shredded to, and then finding my self-love again, going to temptation, to work as a playmaker, running around naked consistently, to and then making my life's work about liberating the non-monogamous world and normalizing sex and nudity and fucking destigmatizing STD and genital herpes, to and then me being here breaking down all of the fucking conditioning or programming or fucking creative awakening or sexual awakening or spiritual awakening, whatever it is, for us not to give all of our energy right now. So we're going to do it again. And I'm going to do it with you.
Okay.
I'm going to do it fucking with you. So we fucking get this shit and we fucking, all right? Can I get a cocoon?
Ooh, ooh.
Yes. Can I get a, you just repeat after me. Can I get a ayo?
Ayo.
Can I get a booyah?
Booyah.
And can I get a rrr?
Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know how to do that.
You don't give all your R's.
I don't know.
Wow, we learned something new about you today. Wow.
I can flip my R's if I'm speaking French. Like, déchirons means you're welcome in French.
Shit.
But that's different than like rolling your R.
Déchirons.
Déchirons is you're welcome in
You're
French.
welcome. Everyone knows thank you and you're welcome. I feel like I'm really.
Merci and déchirons.
Love that. What's good? It's your boy, Jungle J, and
Serena Grace. Hello, everybody.
the Jungle Whisperer. Wow, we're doing it. We're getting smooth now.
Yeah, we
Hot and
are.
ready. Live and direct. Change one person at a time. It is the 7-day darkness water fast. We are on day 3.
Day 3.
Day 3. It's the end of day 3. I've been in this stillness war. Ooh, I didn't even think I was going to say, oh shit.
Oopsie.
I didn't even think I was going to say that. A stillness war. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That's what I've been in. Just fucking vibing over here. But today, what we're going to go over, we came up with this concept of the life of a boat, right? Boat life. We're gonna go boat life. We're gonna go life of a boat. Okay, it's like a fucking metaphor that I came up with. All right, life of a boat. And also, we're gonna go into the direction of Rebirth Meals. All right?
Rebirth Meals.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Rebirth Meals, and then we're gonna go a summarized version of our experience today and what that was, and then we're going to questions. All right. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, we'll be answering that Q&A at the end, which, we've had a couple, but we're getting after it, okay? So, I came up with this, I really incorporated this life of a boat, all right? So, think of it like this. There's a massive cruise ship, right? Or boat that's like maybe the size of the world or just universe. The boat. You're the captain.
I'm the captain.
Or I'm the captain.
You're the captain. We captain.
Like, you're the captain of your boat.
Okay.
All right? And the boat is a representation of your conscious and unconscious mind.
Okay.
All right? And what dictates your unconscious and conscious mind is what I believe your states of being, which is where you're at mentally, emotionally, financially, socially, sexually, spiritually, and physically, as well as with your personality persona. Ooh, all right? Those dictate your conscious and unconscious mind. while also understanding the attachments that come along with the cruise ship of what comes about it, of the experience of being on a cruise ship, right? It's big. So you have the people on it, all right? These are attachments, people. You have the places you're going. You have the outcomes of what you think it's going to be, and then maybe material things you have along the way, okay? Okay, I'm going to reiterate that. So we have the captain, we have the unconscious and conscious mind, which is the boat, which is the universe, which is like just us in general. Then we have our states of being, and then we have our attachments along the experience, so that you can envision all these. And then we have the innate anchors that either hold us in place or keep things solid, which is our senses, right? It's the way we smell, it's the way we see things, it's the way we taste, it's the way we hear things, it's what we feel, right? These are innate anchors to keep us in the present, right here and now. And it's interesting because I'm relating this back to this darkness cocoon.
Where you're losing one of your senses.
No, well, this one, it's like we're losing one, and then the rest are like, those will be, we've had different, it's the headphones I can hear somewhat, and then I have that sense of touch because I have,
Tommy,
and then you wake me up in the morning, and I have sense of smell because I smell the food. And taste, I mean, not as much. I mean, I guess toothpaste. I mean, toothpaste. but still, these things are still desensitized in every which way with me right now. So I'm gonna say those are taken away, and if they are, okay. So picture the fucking boat, the cruise ship. Take away the anchors. Okay. Take away the anchors. All right. Take away the people, the places, the outcome, the material things. The boat's empty now.
Okay.
All right? You have your states of being. It's just you. And you're the captain. One thing that I missed, though, that I want to add in, is that there's a compass. And that is your intuition, as well as your perspective. Ooh. So what happens is when you take all these things, your states of being are also shrunk down, anchors are gone, people, places, outcomes, material things are all gone. It's just you with the fucking compass and your perspective and your intuition. And it's like you're on, your boat gets really shrunk down. It's almost, or it can still be the massive boat, but it feels like it's shrunk down. It's just you floating. And so what does that come down to? Which is what I'm experiencing now. Is all of this shit that I'm fucking processing in my head and going through has all came down to the perspective of intuition, which really is broken down to what questions are you asking yourself during this, and what answers have already been programmed in you. Because what happens when we stress, or when we have problems, or there's certain, or we feel sad, or we feel negative emotions, or even happy ones, it all starts with a fucking question. And a lot of the times that question is sometimes even programmed into us from our past, or what we think we want in our future, or something that's triggered us. And so it's doing these experiences to find the different questions so you can get different answers. And so because there's certain things that's going to happen in our life that we're going to need to formulate certain answers for ourselves. When things don't go right or go right. And so what all this comes down to is just how do I get into these experiences to ask a different question? How did that sound?
Yes. Everything that you just said reminds me of when you came to visit last time, and we were trying to figure things out with my car, and I was asking you a question, about another person who was involved with the car, and you were really frustrated. It wasn't vibing, and you weren't resonating with the question I was asking, and you just kind of, you didn't answer the question. But then I was like, wait, but I want you to answer the question. And then you said no, and I was like, I was frustrated by that. But then I asked you a different question. I reworded the entire thing entirely, and then you were able to answer what I asked you, and you gave me the information that I needed to know, and it was simply because I asked a different question. You can't ask the same question on repeat again and again without, like, you'll get the same answer, and it'll be frustrating. It'll turn into frustration because I asked you the same question 2 or 3 times, and you weren't having it, and that's valid. And then I was like, okay, this is not going to work, so then I asked you a different question, and then we had a full conversation off of that question, and it was a good conversation. And we both like learned whatever we needed to learn from that conversation. And yeah, you can't ask the same thing. If the same question isn't working, ask a different one. You'll always get a different answer.
Yes.
Yeah, and that also kind of reminds me of who is it that says if you do the same thing over and over again, that's just the definition of insanity or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe that. So
you can't do the same thing and expect different outcomes.
And that's why curiosity is one of the most highest vibrational.
Yes.
Like like we were talking about energy yesterday, and talking about the difference between being vulnerable. Well, what were we saying? Oh yeah, the awareness to energy versus the sensitivity to it.
Oh yeah.
And it's going in that direction to try to understand what that is. And so yeah, the curiosity, I'm sorry, I was losing my train of thought, but yeah, the curiosity to try to figure out these things is, and the patience and the willingness.
Yeah.
Like those, I know I've mentioned that a lot.
Yeah, but it's so valid.
It's so valid. It's
like, especially what you're saying about curiosity and patience. Both of those are needed when you're asking questions, because I feel like a lot of people ask questions as a sense of them wanting control, and they expect a certain outcome. But you can't cling on to that, because if the answer or the outcome is different than what you're expecting with your control, it's going to shake you to your core, which is like in a bad way. It's going to frazzle you. You're not going to like that. But if you have patience and, what was the other word you said? Curiosity. Yeah. If you're open to whatever is going to be, and you're not clinging on to control, then you're able to flow a lot more presently with whatever it might be, and you can grow and learn from that.
Yeah, like we've both, I think there's just a lot of understanding between me and you, because there's been a lot of patience
with both of us.
Yeah, that like
in different ways.
Ways that it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, all right. It's like the bathroom shit going on. Like I'm peeing on the fucking floor. It's like, bro, come on. It's like, bro, because when I stand up, it fucking leakage happens. And I'm like, fuck. And then usually I literally get a tissue to fucking put on my fucking thing to fucking, so it doesn't leak. And then so it's like little things like that. Or just the first day when fucking I was knocking shit over and but then you know all this is not intentional, and you know, I know. I will try to do everything in my fucking power to like to make it right.
And that's why we talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm happy that we have that fucking that level of curiosity and patience with each other, because we both want each other to win, and not even within this experience, but like there's just a lot of understanding and just love there.
I was gonna say just love and support.
Love and energy and truth. And truth. Like it's not coming from like there's like you're gonna know where I'm gonna know where you're coming from, and you're gonna know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So that's the life of a boat.
Boat life.
Boat life.
Boat life in my living room.
Next is Rebirth Meals.
Yes.
Today,
what does this mean?
Today, the cocoonification was cocoon matata. I just said that. That's fucking fire. Wow. That's gonna come back and be fire later. That's gonna be cool. But last night my energy was just depleted, and it kind of went into today of like me feeling it. I'm like, fuck. Like I'm getting up and I'm like, damn, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And so today was like 30% thinking about food. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely. And so I would love to hear your response on this, because I'm about to give. And this is the rebirth meal that's going to happen on day 13 of this experience, probably.
Okay.
Or day 14, whatever the fuck
Like when you eat solid food, or
when I eat like solid
Got
food,
it.
and this is a crazy determination of what I believe is the reason of how I know I can eat solid food is when I take my first solid shit. And maybe that's not valid, but that's valid for me. I remember my first fast, I did that shit, no pun intended. I that was after 4 days, then boom, I did it number 2, and then boom, I housed some Litos. I know I housed some pizza. It was crazy. I housed a whole fucking like 30 slices.
Yeah.
But
and then last time we got some steak.
Oh yeah. We both didn't really like it was prime rib.
We got 2 different things.
Yeah.
You got prime rib. I think we got prime rib and ribeye.
Yeah, maybe? Ribeye. Yeah.
Maybe. And I don't really remember.
Like I didn't feel like I was like okay, this was good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I mean, no expectation going into it. It was just. It was good, but it was a good experience though. It was good. It was good. Like go there, it was fire, and that was our last. That was the last night seeing you because was I going on the boat? Or was I going to Thailand?
You to the boat.
Oh, I was going on the boat. Yeah, I was going on the boat. And people were like, "What the fuck happened to you? You fucking what? I lost all this weight and shit." But so the rebirth meal, I'm probably only gonna have 2 meals on the day 13 or 14.
Okay.
And I was thinking about it for a minute today. All right, and I think you'd appreciate some of this. Okay. So, oh fuck, I'm like melting. So, first, I'm just gonna do the one that you're gonna love off rip, which is avocado.
Okay, yeah, we love avocado.
Yes.
I love avocado.
But the rest is just gonna be shit for you.
Okay.
But it's fine
one
for me.
health food, avocado.
Yes,
woo!
that's probably or guacamole.
Guacamole. Okay, yeah. You had
guacamole.
guacamole last time. You did guacamole and hummus.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna intertwine that. But I want to do guacamole, and then I'll have an English muffin, and spread some butter and jelly. I want some sausage and some like uneasy, like kind of scrambled eggs, cheesy. 2 of those little sandwiches. Boom, that's that. And then I hope we can find a chicken and waffles place.
Okay.
I don't know. We can figure that out later.
We'll figure that out. Yeah.
Chicken and waffles, and I'm thinking like I really like just a sparkling water or just something. That would just be the first meal. Like that just sounds so fucking. That's my rebirth.
Breakfast foods. We love that.
Yeah, and I say rebirth meal because no one asks the question. Everyone asks the question, "What would you eat before you die?" Mm-hmm. But no one asks the question, "What would you eat after you've had a rebirth?" Mm-hmm. And this is definitely gonna. I'm already. It's not the negative feelings, but the more patience and conversations in my head are starting to happen more now.
Yeah.
Day 3, 100%.
Okay. It's getting starting deeper. It's getting real.
It's getting real for sure. So it's that, and then probably the next meal I have, it'll be Chipotle burrito bowl with the honey chicken and rice and sour cream and so good.
Oh.
Yes, and then I want to have a mango pineapple smoothie.
Oh, that's good.
And then I want a fucking cinnamon muffin with fucking butter. Mm-hmm. And then
got all the flavors.
Yes, and then for dessert.
The muffin wasn't dessert.
I know, it's crazy. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. I want the jungle cake. Which is,
okay, that's your Oreo pie, yeah.
Yes, the Oreo pie, cookie dough, and then the shell on top. Oh my jeez, and then have water, sparkling water. Those are the 2 meals I'll probably have for that day.
Okay.
But those are my rebirth meals that I'm just like salivating and just processing right now, and just really understanding how good they're gonna be because how much lack I have right now.
Yeah.
So I would love to hear how you think about the rebirth meals concept, and then also your rebirth meals, what that would be.
I love that you went all out. You know exactly what you want. I have a very different answer for my concept of rebirth, and you probably already know what to expect. But
I somewhat, but I'm just about to cook some shit up.
Is this answer what I'm going to eat when you're eating your rebirth meal, or is this like hypothetical when I'm breaking my fasts? What do I usually go for? Let's share rebirth meals.
Okay. I would love to do that with you.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Usually when I break my fasts, it's like all whole foods, mostly primarily like fruits and vegetables, lots of fresh things like fresh pressed juices, smoothie bowls, acai bowls, like soups, like vegetable soups, fresh salads, things like that along those lines. And I usually eat that way for like at least a week, like just all fresh foods. And I feel the most alive that I've ever felt every time that I fast and then break my fast with like fresh foods. It's crazy how like rejuvenating it feels to your cells. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so. So context. First off, you can't. So the 7-day water fast is a thing, and then you have to go into a post fast, or your body's going to you're going to go digestive shock. Your stomach's going to be in a fucking amusement park, or your body just may shut down, and highly unlikely, but possible you could die.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a good time to mention, and I think I talked to you about this. It's crazy that, I love the statistics. Not that I love the statistics. It's just like wild to see how fucking raw this is. Well, this degree is way more extreme than what this is. Maybe this is a different extreme, but in World War II, after the refugee camps, a lot of the refugees were getting saved, you know what? They were so happy and elated that they started housing food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And guess what started happening? They went through refeeding syndrome.
Yeah, they started dying.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Because of the electrolyte and metabolic imbalances.
Yeah.
And because your body can't take in all these nutrients and all this pretty much like information and food in your body because your stomach's not fucking big enough.
Yeah, your stomach shrinks when you're fasting. Your body adapts when it's going through ketosis and then autophagy, and your body learns how to survive on water for however long that you're doing that.
What's autophagy again?
Autophagy is like cellular rebirth. It's when your cells start eating all of the dead cells in your body and basically starts cleaning everything up, and it starts repairing yourself. So your body starts healing yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ketosis hits after like 3 days, right?
Ketosis is first, and then autophagy happens. Autophagy happens after. Yeah, ketosis happens after 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
And then autophagy starts happening, and after 7 days, it starts eating your proteins and shit.
Yeah.
And like gets a little iffy with the sticky.
Yeah.
That's good shit. Yeah. So to really condense and sum that up is to say like the fucking 7 days, or after 7 days, it's bone broth, and then that's the first meal I can have, and then it's the pressed juices, which we pressed it last time, which this time we're probably just gonna buy it because it's amazing how much fucking vegetables you need, or just you need to fucking put through a juicer to then clean the juice.
Yeah, you need like 10 pounds of vegetables for one 16-ounce juice. It's so worth it though.
So worth it actually. And I have no problem doing dishes. She cooks, I clean. I can do dishes. We fucking got it going. So, but then you introduce, I don't know, the whole direction of how I had like cashew yogurt. I had like 1 scoop, and then
and we did mashed potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes.
Guacamole. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know if I had that much. I think I had like half a hummus, a banana for lunch, and then I had like 3 potatoes.
Smoothies as well.
Smoothies. Yeah, it's like it's all. You guys will see it towards the end. But yeah, so that's the life of a boat. That's the Rebirth Meals. Yeah. And the experience today, just to sum it up, was just me really thinking about food a lot of the days. Me in this creative space too, of like what I'm gonna do with the Jungle Fever, which was interesting. And then I was having more war thoughts of myself. Conversation thoughts of just like, okay, why am I doing this? Like that started to hit today.
Yeah.
And
in like a curious way, or like a regretful way?
No, not regretful. Not regretful at all. Nah, it's more like no. Actually, to answer the question, regretful if I it's like this is a reference that I made while I was thinking about this. It's like the tip is like right there all the time. It's like I could easily just fucking take this shit off, be free, go, and you have fucking food that you need to get rid of and shit, and I could easily do that. But what we talked about, the compass, the perspective, intuition, the questions that you need to. It's to that, and so, yeah, it was more of those thoughts of like, what would be regret-wise if I don't finish this.
Yeah.
Actually, that was, and more of like why, the questions of why definitely hit today. So that was it, really. And cold showers, fire today. Like, I'm really starting to appreciate the cold showers and a whole nother. We like last time we were together, not last time. Yeah, well, I mean, we were working out. Was it the first time? Or I don't know.
I don't know what you're saying.
All right, so the first time or the second time when we were together, we would go to the gym and we would go sauna, and then we would take a cold shower. Yeah, that was
definitely the first time. I don't know if it happened the second time because you were fasting. Yeah. I think I just went to the gym by myself. Yeah.
And then we would do the Wim Hof in the cold shower, and that was just exuberant. Man. Yeah. That was a whole nother direction. And she'd be hitting the Wim Hof in the morning. I'd be.
Yeah. It wakes me up. It helps me get out of bed. It helps give me the energy that I need.
Hell yeah. So, the cold showers really are just because my understanding of it is your blood cells are like this, and the cold water hits you, they go like this, and then they give you blood flow throughout your body, and they send oxygen to your fucking core, give you nutrients, and it even helps you when you do shiver. It actually helps you burn fat. It's actually brown fat gets activated, and you're supposed to shiver. Yeah. So it's multiple different things, dopamine increase,
and cold showers give you a more stable type of energy than caffeine does. I read. I don't remember why, but probably because of the white blood cells. What you were just saying.
White blood cells. Yeah. And that's shit's. I mean, it hits different, but you just gotta push through that. Actually, just breeze through it, really. But, yeah. But that was my experience today. I would love to hear how your experience was.
Cool.
Within life. We're here.
Yes. Today, more packing, getting ready for moving, things like that. It was kind of frustrating because I had planned to sell furniture today, and people did not get back to me who I've been messaging all week, and that kind of shifted my day because I had my day planned around that, and I was waiting for them to message me back, and they didn't. But it is okay. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. But I figured out stuff with my car. It was a very productive day despite people not getting the furniture. Figured out things with my car, and then I picked up some boxes so I can pack stuff in the boxes and mail them over to where I'm moving. I also, the friend who helped me get the boxes, we went to a park for a bit because I was so stressed, and I was like, I need to be outside. So we went to a park, and I was in nature, laying in the grass, looking at the trees, and that was exactly what I needed because I was like at the level of stress where my brain was malfunctioning and I couldn't think clear thoughts. He was like, what's going on? What are you thinking about? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, we need to like go to a park or something, and we did. And nature is so healing. I love nature so much. Every single time that I am out in nature, it is exactly what I need. Nature is literal medicine. And I was talking to my friend about this, but there are studies that show, do you know about, earthing and grounding. I sent you the documentary about that. I don't know if you ever watched it, but I was telling you about that. When you lay your bare skin on the earth, like in the grass, it heals your cells. Your skin is your largest organ in your body, and your skin absorbs better than like taking a pill does. I'm gonna look this up because I want to get the words right. Hold on, I looked it up earlier. Okay. Why does earthing so the benefits about earthing is that it reduces inflammation in the body, and I was looking this up earlier. The reason is because so grounding, also known as earthing, may help reduce inflammation by neutralizing free radicals and promoting a healthy electrical environment within the body. When the body makes direct contact with the earth, it absorbs free electrons, which act as antioxidants, combating inflammation caused by unstable molecules, also known as free radicals, that can damage your cells. This process may also improve blood flow and reduce blood viscosity, potentially decreasing the risk of cardiovascular issues related to inflammation. So, yeah, when you're earthing, when your bare skin is on the earth, it reduces inflammation, and it's so much better than like taking painkillers or anything like that. It's like a natural healing. I don't know, I just think that the earth is so cool that it literally heals you when you touch it. And also, there are studies that show that when you look at nature, or when you look at a body of water, you hear the sounds of nature. When you hear birds chirping, when you hear a stream of water, that can increase your lifespan by, I think the number, I might be wrong, but I think the number was like 7 years or something, and it decreases your risks for depression and anxiety and improves your mental health drastically just by seeing and hearing the sounds of nature. And it calms your nervous system as well when you hear birds chirping, because back in the days when we were like hunters and gatherers, when birds were chirping, that's how we knew we were safe. That's how we knew there were no predators around. And so our brains, they still are wired that way. So when we hear birds chirping, it calms our nervous system. So anyway, I was at a park for a few hours today, and that helped me a lot. That was exactly what I needed. I love nature. So that was the highlight of my day. That happened after a bunch of both productive and stressful stuff, but glad I went to the park because that was the exact balance that I needed. So yeah.
Yeah.
That was my day.
And especially with a lot of the different, the different situations and things that you're going through at this point, it's like finding that to be a solution is
exactly.
like such a fucking key.
Yes.
And that could help a lot of people that might be going through POTS or POTS syndrome,
and fibromyalgia.
That's like something that I know you've done shitload of research to figure that out. So
yeah, it's not what you would expect, but I always find that nature is the best healer.
It's the simple things, right? Yeah, and so that's another thing, and just within this experience as well, she's moving. And so I'm figuring out the different directions.
Yeah, moving across the country.
Yeah, she's moving. Austin, it's fucking good. But she'll be making her way around. But it's like, I mean, today I was like, okay, I'll go upstairs, to not be down here, to understand. You never know what people come in. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna think of anything too crazy, but it's like, all right, this is just a dude with a fucking mask and noise canceling headphones. It's an interesting dynamic that it's just like explaining that.
But then like with the cameras that are like around you too. It's funny.
It's just it's
like I feel like it wouldn't be that weird if we didn't have this whole area set up.
It's just so, but that's just what we got going on, and so.
This is our truth right now.
It's a heavy hint of sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
All right, that's where we're at. But the Tongue Whisperer has questions.
I sure do. All right. Let me open these up.
It's funny because like this is the first time we're both really seeing these and reading these.
Yeah.
I don't know. She maybe read these earlier today, but
no, I read them like right before I'm like, hey, do you want to go on live, just to like prepare myself?
Okay.
But pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh for both of us.
Okay, the first question. What emotions have been sitting in your gut for too long?
What emotions have been sitting in my gut for too long? What emotions? Let's see. I would say the one is, this is a good time to mention, just rejection. Maybe it's rejection. Maybe it's not emotion, but rejection and fear. Those two things. Whenever I go into something like this, or I'm about to go on the mic, at Temptation, or in general at Jungle Fever, when I was in New Orleans, it's mainly rejection and fear. You know what's interesting is where that comes from. Is I going through my breakup with it wasn't a breakup, it was more just like a separation. I know it's not. It's just we had an understanding we weren't going to do long distance, and then so the separation was slow, but I had to go through all the emotions of what I felt from the breakup, which I actually remember them. So there's 10 that I ended up talking with ChatGPT, my fucking best friend, about, which was heartbreak, betrayal, anger, sadness, loneliness, and resentment. All those feelings I actually didn't feel. Did not. I didn't feel any of those. But the ones I did feel was, since we're talking about it, rejection. And I was like, where does that come from? Is it from her? No. It's because my dad wasn't there when I was younger. And he inadvertently rejected me. And then my stepdad, being in my life now, accepting me and making me into the man I am today, even though we're like oil and water, and there's not a rejection from him. It's just like we're two different people. There's like that subtle rejection, uncontrollably, because we live two different lifestyles from my father's situation. All right, that was one, and it was like hopelessness. I was like, what the fuck? Where is hopelessness coming from?
Wow.
And it's like, oh shit, that was because my ex broke up with me in college, and she broke up with me in college, and it wasn't because anybody's fault, because I wasn't the man that that I could be for her in that moment, because we were just at different frequencies. And it's like, oh, all right, that had nothing to do with the situation at hand, which was my ex. A lot of times you put these fucking feelings on the person that you just need to really internally see. Not only that, but it was, oh, why do I feel insecure? And these are actually probably a lot of emotions I actually do feel. Wow, these are interesting. Yeah, insecurity definitely comes up. I have a very high, it's crazy, high insecure frame within myself because of a lot of things from my past. But people never, I express that. But it's like, where does that come from? Well, because, I had genital herpes, and I really wasn't honest with a lot of people in my life. And yeah, insecurity. Oh yeah, and it was jealousy too, which was very interesting. Because I wanted to be that person, because she was also talking to someone, and like I was very happy for her, but I was like, I wanted to be that person.
Yeah.
So all of these feelings have been, so let's reiterate. Jealousy, well, not right now. I would say rejection is definitely number one. Hopelessness, not as much, but insecurity. Yeah, I'm happy I processed this. So I would say insecurity and rejection have been two that I've held on to because of, like we talked about yesterday, insecurity of my intelligence and of my depth. I've really been insecure about that because I've been around people that haven't, that the energy is a language, and they don't want to swim in the waters that I'm in.
Yeah. Why does that make you insecure about where you're at?
Because I thought that there was some, I had to meet them where they're at. And no one, like there was no one else around me that was wanting to go through all the states of being and really get to the point of finding these questions to really change the fucking world and have goals. And
you
really
just didn't find your people yet.
But the thing is, when I went to Thailand, that shit fucked me up. I found my fucking people for sure. Yeah. And then now I'm only attracting those people, like people in Austin, Dharma Artist Collective, and the Spiritual Misfits, and the artists and creatives and shit. Like now it's, well, because I got to a point where it was just, where I mentioned yesterday, and I say it again, is, would I rather be at peace with the world or at war with myself? Or would I rather be at war with myself and at peace with myself? And I said, fuck it, I'm gonna be at war with the world and everybody else, and I'm gonna have to isolate myself and do my own thing to attract the people in my life. So it's definitely been insecurity and rejection, to answer your question, for sure. Those two. Wow.
Rob, you've been able to process that. Thank you for answering.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Okay, next question. If your stomach pain could speak, what would it confess?
Like it's like a calm fucking like thunderstorm. It's like a thunderstorm, and then what comes after it, and the thunderstorm what comes after it. It's like a thunderstorm and then the rainbow. It's like a thunderstorm and the rainbow. Okay. It would confess this back and forth. It's like, oh, you're chilling in this fucking, you're fucking.
I think that's symbolism for life too, because that is what happens in life. There's hard times and there's good times, and they're all gonna come and go. Everything ebbs and flows, and that's a part of the balance, I think. I think it's like staying strong in the waves that come and go.
It's like a fucking heartbeat monitor.
Yeah.
People wanna fucking, this is what people wanna do. They want this shit.
But then you're dead. You're literally dead.
You're living dead. People want to live dead.
They do.
They want to do this.
Not even they want to, but they actively do that.
They just like, but then they don't embrace this.
Yeah, because that's too scary.
That's what this shit, you're like, why do, like, I'm extremist. All right, cool. Like, why do I, because I'm living.
You're living. I'm living. You are.
I'm fucking the heartbeats.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's good.
That's good shit.
Okay, next question. What would it look like to give yourself a fucking break?
Need a fucking break? You know, yesterday there was a question that I was trying to like just insert myself and try to agree with. I don't need a fucking break. You think I need a fucking...
You said a break? No.
A fucking break? I'm living my life to the fullest.
Yeah, like you just said in the previous question.
I just don't. A break? What is that going to do for me? I'm
understandable.
I'm 100. It's a fuck yes or a fuck no.
Yeah.
There is no break in between any of that. It's game 7 energy. I'm hitting threes off balance. And I'm going to choose to do so. It's a choice. You're like, where does the energy come from? I choose to fucking bring it every day, regardless of the situation, because I have a space in my, there's so many different spaces in my head at places I go to and questions that I can have answers to fucking bring energy.
Yeah.
I've been able to do that consistently. It's like, okay, changing the world one person at a time. Okay, your story's everything. Okay, it's not about you. Okay, bet you got people that your dreams got to come true, so you make everyone else's dream come true. All right, bet you got to move. Oh shit, fucking moving. You got to move like you have a baby on the way. There's a fucking baby. You don't have a baby on the way.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear. I don't have a baby on the way, but you have to move. You have to find the fucking answers to keep the shit moving.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm saying I take my time to consciously rage or to not chill, but just live intentionally within a chill space. I can do that and hang out. But for the most part, I'm on the move and I'm great. I'm so in a space where I'm so okay with change and things always being on the move that I can pick and choose when I want to chill intentionally. And so fuck a break.
Yeah.
Fucking break. I mean, if you formulate the question different, not you, but just in general. The question was formulated different. Maybe I could be like, oh yeah, I could take an intentional, like, blissful, like, celebration, blissful satisfaction celebration of like, okay, I can sit here and be with you, but. Yeah.
It's interesting how the English language works and like how if questions are formulated differently, you can get an entirely different response.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like catch a break. It's like the catch a break people. Like, I just got to catch a break. What do you mean I got to catch a fucking break?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You catch a break. You're the one that's gonna be your thoughts become your words, become actions, become your life. You have to be the one to go after the break. You have to be the one to earn the break. Like I'm honestly in a place where if I'm on vacation, I need to work out and put myself in a stressful place. So I'm then to earn like the opportunity for me to fucking just chill.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can catch a break. Fuck out of here.
Next question. What is your body holding that your words can't?
What's my body holding that my words can't? Well, it ain't holding shit because I don't have any food in me. I'll tell you that.
I think emotionally or energetically.
What am I holding on to that's heavy? That's pretty much how I'm formulating the question.
Okay.
What am I holding on to? I'm holding on to... What is the question again? Say it again.
What is your body holding that your words cannot?
body's holding that my words cannot. Ooh, that's good. Maybe it's focus. Maybe it's focus at some points. Like sometimes I feel like my body, I've been in this, that's why I'm doing a lot of these things for myself, because a lot of the stories that we've been able to tell ourselves are things that we have been within ourselves. It's like, cool, they said I ADHD or whatever the fuck, and I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to things that take away power from me. I now formulate it in a way to say maybe I have a Ferrari for a brain and bicycle brakes. I have a Ferrari for a brain.
Okay.
And bicycle brakes. And I need to find brake specialists to fucking make it right, whether it be mentors and what I say best friends that I haven't met yet. Like dudes like Gary Vee, David Goggins, fucking Alex Ramosi, Chris Williamson, a lot of people that are in the space that I can look up to make it work. So it's I would say focus. There's been a certain level of attention that I need to gain to become the person I need to, and it's like that's what I need to do. I need to figure out how I can formulate and sit with myself and sit with the people in front of me and be present. And so focus is definitely that for sure. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Next question. Where does the pain in your body match the pain in your life?
Man, the pain in my body is maybe just right now like my stomach pulsing.
Hunger pains.
Yeah, it's like hunger pains.
Yeah.
And I think that matches. Wow, no, actually, that matches it perfectly. Wow, that's a great question. Damn. That's so interesting. The hunger pains that I'm physically feeling actually match the exact same pains I have within my whole direction the past 6 years of trying to make it through the whole social media grind. I've been so hungry. I've done every fucking thing. I've done J&J Fitness and Entertainment brand. I did Amway to try to sell products. I modeled in social media, and then boom, I was like, okay, Naked and Afraid. Social media, it was like, okay, there's clout and love to come from this. Guess what? Neither of them happened. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do dance videos in the middle of the fucking medians and put self-development behind and with them, and do dance and also do speeches in the middle of medians. And it was like, I transitioned that, and then temptation happened. I was like, oh, I meet 400 new people a fucking week. I can fucking push Jungle J and figure out truly what it is. I'm doing dance videos there. And then herpes happened, and I was like, fuck. And even before that, I had Jcation TV, like in between all that. And that was me going on vacation and trying to fucking like show people an experience. And then boom, herpes happened. That was like over here in between, like before Naked and Afraid and also the Amway and all the fucking fitness and entertainment shit. But then it was like herpes happened. I was like, fuck, my goals are to get on more reality TV shows, national commercials, modeling opportunities. And guess what? That shit got obliterated because reality TV shows don't really fuck with people having herpes. That's the truth. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go downtown Cancun and do controversial relationship topics and funny questions and shit. And guess what? That shit was ass. And then it was like transitioning, what can I do now? And then it was like, fuck it, I need to have all the fucking space, creative space, and make room for my dreams and goals and ambitions that aren't clear. So guess what? I'm going intentionally homeless, bitch, and I'm gonna record the whole process every day, because that's going to let go of attachments and also put me in a purpose to record every day, regardless if it's not the purpose. It was the price for it. And guess what? Now we got it, bitch. Jungle University, Jungle Podcast, Jungle Fever, Jungle Give Back Program, fucking Fight the Stigma Tour. And I had to fucking go through creating space and me doing something fucking ass, sleeping on the side of fucking of buildings, underneath bridges, and going javelinas and fucking coyotes, and worrying about fucking alligators coming out the fucking pond. All these things simply to understand I have to pay the price. And so the question was, again, to come bring it all home,
What is your body holding that word? No. Where does the pain in your body match the
yes,
pain
hunger
in your
pains. The hunger pains of me going through everything in my fucking stomach right now is exactly what I've done for the past 6-7 years. And guess what? I don't want it to go. I want to be forever hungry. I want to keep eating. Yo, sometimes some people the thing is yo, you're in the kitchen. And you better, people are gonna, and not only with the social media reference of the hunger pains, me being hungry, but it's like, once this shit starts blowing up, it's gonna be like, I'm in the kitchen. But guess what? You better understand, people are gonna come out with their hands, fucking wanting to be fed, and you're gonna have to be like, they're gonna have to get fed, and it might get hot in the kitchen. And DC Young Fly on Cam Newton's podcast said this, and this is so fire. But he said it might get hot in the kitchen, but they're still gonna get fed. And guess what? You got to make yourself a plate too. And you know what? You have to differentiate between the people that gotta have some to-go plates or the ones that are gonna stay and eat with you.
Yeah.
Ooh. God damn. So that's the hunger pains within me is. I don't want it to ever stop because that's what's going to differentiate me between everybody else is the fucking hunger that I have with where I'm going and the impact I want to make. So
I like that a lot. That's really symbolic.
Fuck, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Next question. What do you judge in others that you secretly fear in yourself?
Jeez, that slammer jammer. Oh, that was Meet the Robinsons. The dog. There's like a dog. No, I'm not gonna go into that direction. But the quote was that if you don't like something in somebody else, it's probably because you see it in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and man. Can you ask the question one more time?
What do you judge in others that you secretly fear in yourself?
Oh my! This is something that I know everyone can take away something from, is everyone asks where and if I'm off if I'm not answering the question, then you can tell me. But everyone's like, how do I find motivation or purpose? And I'm like, look around, and every day look around. You can ask. Oh, that, and it's kind of answering the question, but fuck it, this is going to make an impact. It's like, physically, I look at people, and it's like 2/3 of the words obese. And it's like, nope, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
All right, bet. It's like, it's a space of mentally, or no, spiritually, people don't sit with themselves and don't meditate and really understand what that soul part of them is, to really have maybe not a spiritual awakening, but to understand their definition of spirit. Like, do you have a meaning that's bigger than yourself?
Right.
Do you have or connected to something bigger than yourself? It doesn't have to be God.
Right.
It can be universe. It can be nature.
And I feel a lot of people, they don't give to themselves these things that are needed, and instead they seek these things in other people, and that's how a lot of codependent relationships are formed. Because they're not giving to themselves, they're seeking outwardly.
Yeah, and you have to find that with those answers within yourself.
Absolutely.
That's the only way you're actually going to make the change. A lot of times, I mean, sometimes you have to have someone mirror you, and I think that's why I've changed my whole direction of thinking that you need to have your self-love aligned before you get with somebody. I don't agree with that anymore. I think me and the journey that I'm in, I'm like, I have people that mirror me after a certain amount of time after I tell them, but it's good to have someone in your life that knows you and mirrors you.
Yeah.
But not only that, but it's just like it's where it's where you're at. Just not only you see people and the way people socially speak. It's like, why are you using all these filler words? Oh fuck. It's like all these things for me are reasons to, what's the question again? I'm sorry.
Well, we are definitely off track from the question.
Yeah.
I did want to say what you said about filler words, though. Do you want to expand on that? Because I don't think that necessarily... I don't know. Can you expand on what you're saying about filler words?
Well,
I think a lot of the time it's unconscious, and...
I'm saying... I'll show you a video after this.
You did show me that video.
That video is so clear. I'm not saying that sometimes you can't hit a like or so or
Are you saying like retraining yourself how to speak?
Yeah, retraining yourself the way to speak, and so people can sit with what you're saying.
Are you saying putting in the extra effort to retrain yourself to speak? Okay, because I think majority of people use filler words, probably 90%, but is that what you're saying?
Well, and so that's the majority.
Yeah, and you're saying be different than the majority, that's what you're saying?
I'm saying majority of people are just unconscious or blind, which I'm not mad at you for that.
Yeah.
It's just, I didn't notice it until I fucking saw that video and I started seeing the people that were speaking. And
I know, ever since you showed me that video, every time I speak and I pause, specifically when I'm with you, I'm like, oh no, he knows about this. And no. I feel like you noticed it a lot more.
No, it's not that. And I still do it myself.
Yeah.
And it's like, now that we talk about it, it's,
of
but
course,
in conversation, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not the case. It's just, it's how you use your instruments to negotiate your reality.
Yeah.
It's, there's this guy, Vingu, and I know, and this is just good conversation. This is good shit.
Yeah, we're very off from the question.
It's fine. But there's this guy, Vingu, and he's a communication expert, and he talked about how this lady was teaching him how to communicate. And he walks in. She says, "Sit down." She's in front of a piano. She clicks the piano over and over again. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's like awkward and it's kind of ominous. He's like, "How'd you feel about that?" He's like, "Well, it was kind of awkward and ominous, and I don't know what's going on." She's like, "Okay." Plays a whole fucking symphony. It's like, "How do you feel about that?" She's like, there was love, there was hate, there was passion. Disgust, passion. And he's like, "That's what I'm going to do to teach you with your voice. That's what I'm going to do to teach you with your voice, so you can communicate in any realm with anybody and understand that it's just part of your behaviors." And to answer the question at hand, which is, reiterate it again.
What do you judge in others that you secretly fear in yourself?
Is when you see these things that you do judge in others, as in we're just talking about, you look at that and you say, "No, I don't want to be fat. No, I want to understand my spirituality and my higher being and what that means to me. Okay, I do want to communicate with public because I don't want to sound like that."
Okay.
And so it's these things, those things that I fear within myself, that I'm not going to be able to communicate properly or take care of my health mentally or physically, be in that space.
But you notice those things, so you intentionally put in the effort.
It's all around you. You just have to be aware enough to see it.
I see that.
Yes. Yeah, I brought that together for sure.
Yeah, we got there. We answered that question.
Did. I will bring. I've had confidence in myself that I always bring it to the point.
Yes.
I'm confident in that. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What do you want someone to say to you, but you won't ask for?
What do I want someone to say to me that I won't ask for?
I feel like that question doesn't resonate with you, but correct me if I'm wrong.
No, please. I would love to hear just before I answer, I would love to hear that.
Why I think that?
Yeah.
Because you are such a go-getter. It doesn't seem like you need anyone's permission for anything. It says, what do you want someone to say to you, but you won't ask for it? It doesn't seem like you need anyone's permission. You live your life to the fullest. You live your life with these extremes. You take the action. You notice these things that you don't like, and then you you intentionally correct these things in your own behavior, in your own life, and you're not asking for anybody's permission, anyone's opinion. You're acting on your own regard, on your own accord, and I don't know. I would love to hear your answer, though, if you have one.
Yeah, no, we talked about that. I mentioned to you, I had someone in my life mention that to me. I think I mentioned this to you, of them saying, why don't you ask people for their opinion or their advice, and don't listen to it. No, I want you to think deeply on that. And then I end up explaining all of it, of like all the things that I've done to this point, going off my intuition and perspective. And of day 2, I'm sorry, this is 7-day darkness water fast, day 3. My last live ended after an hour, so if you have any questions or anything, hit me up through DMs, and we're about to be finished in like another 5-ish minutes. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, so
the question was, what do you want someone to say to you but you won't ask for?
Yeah, and she fucking validated it itself. It's just, it's a character flaw for me to think that you are going to see and understand the direction and path that I'm going down. Yeah. And for me to and then be mad at you because you don't. And I say that because how am I supposed to ask for your advice when you've never been down the road that I've been down, and you're doing it based off of your reality? People telling me this shit's torture and this shit, like, why are you you traveling all the time? And you should be doing more conscious and specific work. Like, why are you spending your money? And it's like, life experience and your story is everything, and eventually the energy is going to catch up. So it's not like a fuck you to anybody that gives me advice. It's like, I differentiate between opinion and advice, and use my self-awareness to say, all right, that's advice and this is your opinion, and this is what I take away from. And I'm open-minded enough to ask the questions, to be humble, to try to understand from your point of view. But then it's like, yo, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's valid. And that's that connects to what I was saying before the live cut off as well. Yeah.
100%.
Okay. This is our final question. I don't know how you're going to resonate. What part of you needs permission to rest?
Oh my God. Permission to rest?
Yes.
Okay, this is different. See, this is a different kind of formulated question that doesn't send me into
because the other one was like catch a break.
Yeah, the catch a break.
Catch a break. Who needs a break?
That shit had me fucking loose. Permission to rest. To say who does need permission to rest? What's the question again?
What part of you needs permission to rest?
I'm not gonna sit here and I look at it as, I give myself the understanding that I know when it's like this live right now, it's like I'm feeling like shit throughout the day and blah, blah, blah. And there's different conversations I'm having with myself. And it's just, I will allow myself to rest when I feel I've done enough to prepare myself for what's to come.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's just like, and if it's not the case, and I'll have time to rest when my mom has the fucking wraparound porch house that she wants and the fucking goats. And my stepdad has the Jeep that he had to give up because guess what? He had me and my brother and my 2 sisters, and he didn't say this, but he was just sitting in the garage. He pulled it around and like, he had time to deal with it, but guess what? Wasn't the case. And he never said that, by the way, but it was just, all right, bet. All right, let me, these are material things, but cool. My grandma wants a fucking flagpole in her fucking front yard. I don't know. Like, I do know, actually. She's very passionate because we have people in the family that are military. Guess what? She wants a fucking flagpole. Cool. My brother, guess what? He wants a house. He's going to get it. But guess what? He wants an RDR8. All right, bet. And these are all material things, but I can also, and I bet one of my boys has a shitload of debt because of school. Like, what am I resting for? I'm not saying, there are times where, I sleep and, I obviously sleep, but it's just, there's so many things in my, there's a fuckboy Jay from my past that I don't want to go back to.
Have you always had this level of motivation?
Well, when you drown yourself in the mental masturbation of it, it's like you will find the answers. And because I fear being average. I I fear not matching the ambition that's come up.
Have you always feared being average?
Or
was there a shift at some point?
No, it's been there. It's subtly been there, and now it's like I can formulate it into words too, and then make it concise and understandable. But yeah, no, it's just it's because everything I've done to this point, guess what? Like on paper hasn't led to anything.
Okay.
Yet, and it's like
it's all building off.
It's now building out the foundation. It's like, yo, I can't let all the people and all the energy and all the experiences, all these things go to waste. There's been so many people that subtly, I'm dancing alone. I'm dancing alone right now, and I've been dancing alone for a long time until I have one person come along, and then 10, and then 20, and then 100, and that's the way I see it. It's like I can't let all that shit go to waste. It's just I don't want to be like I don't want to get to. I've been around people above the age of 70, and I've seen the way they talk and the way they think and how lonely they are, and it's like, no, I want to create a life where I'm around 50 to 100 different people that somehow I'm married to, and we're naked in a non-monogamous community, and we're fucking living, sharing resources and sharing energy and sharing mindset and just pulling together what we can, and I want that. I want to. I want all the ideas that I have to come to fruition, so I can do that for the people around me. It's like I've seen too much of people that didn't, and that won't be me.
That's a good answer. That was our last question.
All right. Yes, this is the end, and this is actually good because this is like the highlights to my fucking day, and I'm like, and I hope these hour long are. This is, I know it's long, but it's good. It's good. This will all be worth it in the end, and I appreciate whoever is going to be listening in the future. Maybe you're not listening right now, but once this is posted in long format content and cut up and made into podcast format, and then boom, short reels come out. It's like people are going to see the impact and see what we've created here and what this truly means. And you never know where this is going to go. So this is the end of day 3 of the 7-day darkness water fast, the Jungle Cocoon blackout. Much love, keep spreading it. Remember, love, energy, and truth are the answer no matter the question. And there is no end, only continuous new beginnings. And tomorrow's a new beginning. And it starts right now. Forever's about to happen soon. Forever's about to happen soon, and that is right now.
Yes. Cool.
Much love, deuces.
Farewell.